I need a motion to call the public hearing on Humboldt Marshland to order.
I make the motion to open the public hearing on.
Second that.
Thank you. All right.
Exactly.
Would you can leave this one open for a while? Is there anyone here for Humboldt Marshland?
Do you want to speak in favor of this
No. not
thing? Any public
No,
comment?
no.
Okay,
No.
okay.
Okay. All right. I need a motion to call the public hearing on the New York State Thruway Authority property. Public hearing. Call it.
Did you call it or should am I
I
seconding?
need a motion.
I make a motion to open the public hearing on the New York State Thruway property.
I second that as well.
Thank you. This is to release Community Preservation Fund money not to exceed $35,000 for the appraisal, survey, title search, and legal fees involved in the transfer of this property from the Thruway Authority to Town of New Paltz. Is there anyone here to speak on that? Okay, great. We'll just leave it open till we get to that discussion point. All right, I call to order the New Paltz Town Board meeting at 7:05. Any second?
Second, Kitty?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, great. Let's start with the pledge, please.
You don't want to hear.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, who would like to read our acknowledgement?
Well, why don't you read it?
Okay, I've done it for quite a while. Okay. The town of New Paltz humbly acknowledges that we are on the traditional lands of the Munsee, Esopus, and Lenape people. The Indian Removal Act of 1830 forced the people to relocate to inhospitable territory far from the bountiful valley and mountains we inhabit today. The town further acknowledges that much of the physical structure of our town and village was built by enslaved Africans who labored as the property of their owners until 1827 on this very land. We acknowledge the contributions, resilience, and accomplishments of the BIPOC community who have overcome historic injustice to inform our past and inspire our future. Please visit the resource library on our website to learn more. We encourage residents and visitors to learn more about the contributions and sacrifices made by the indigenous people and enslaved Africans by visiting the sites. Okay. Do we have a motion to approve the agenda?
I move that we approve the agenda.
I second that as well.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, thank you. Okay, a couple of announcements. Still want to make sure folks know about local resources in the town of New Paltz website for food pantries. There's New Paltz food pantries and meal programs and Ulster County resources. I think we're still having Tuesday night dinners into January, so they're at the community center. Oh, yeah, there should be another one next week. And then in January, I think they're going to New Connections Methodist Church on Main Street. Okay, we have the following board and committee openings for volunteers. The planning board, there is now one open position and 2 alternates. The Environmental Conservation Board has 1 opening, and Historic Preservation Commission has 1 opening. Please send your letters of interest and resume to the assistant at townofnewpaltzny.gov. Any public input? Any public input?
Is that where we are?
Any public input?
For in general?
Yes.
This is your cue.
I don't think we had any other.
Would you like
I
a
have
digital
one
copy of
for
this, just so people who are remote can see?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you?
Thank you. Okay, does this say who you guys are?
Yeah, I'm John Orfatelli, Chair of the Town Historic Preservation Commission.
And I'm a member of the commission. I'm Joe Marianic.
Thank
Have a
you.
name?
Okay, tell us what you got.
Okay. So we have been planning, the town Historic Preservation Commission and the Village District had gotten together jointly to kick off an initiative to celebrate the 250th anniversary of our nation next year. It's going to be it's 2 months, 8 weeks, May and June. And we have been working to organize the events with Historic Huguenot Street, Mohawk Reserve, and and we've done a lot of preparation with that. It's really, actually, there's quite a few people getting excited and signing up for this. But Joe is going to talk about a real important, critical piece of this, and that's the need for a coordinator. Go ahead.
So, as John said, we're bringing together a lot of different organizations that do public programming to sort of create a festival of sorts over the course of 2 or so months leading up to the July 4th holiday. And in order to do that, well, I mean, everybody has their favorite organizations that they go to events for, and we all know that these things exist, but there's a huge sort of coordination task when you're bringing together this sort of festival and putting up a calendar and a website, and also sort of coordinating all of the organizations so that it's a success. So, and we should also mention that, you know, this is something we see as having a broad impact to promote civic pride, to bring tourism dollars and eyes, and reintroduce New Paltz's history to people. Ultimately, the goal is to increase interest in designation. So, you know, that's our sort of self-serving interest as a commission. But ultimately, we see this as something for the public and, you know, to reintroduce these organizations. So what we need to do is coordinate all of this and put together a calendar. We've had 3 or 4 meetings with our sort of cohort of different organizations, Margaret Wade Lewis, Scenic Hudson might be a part of it, Open Space Initiative. I mean, we're sort of continually growing, and we're reaching sort of a critical mass where we're going to need to start planning what this event series will look like. This is extra credit work for us as a commission. We're still, you know, designating and doing other things. And we see there's a need for an event coordinator, a part-time event coordinator to sort of ensure the success of this. We see that event coordinator role as being very much part-time, but coordinating with the other organizations so that information is shared and it's a success. And John and I aren't running around with tape and flyers and calling people the night before it all happens.
Yeah.
So you see this as sort of a clearinghouse, you know, where there will be a place, a site where everybody who's interested and wants to work on it or wants to learn more will go there and not to you.
A point person,
Necessarily.
yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely, yeah.
So the proposal indicates $3,000 to $5,000 request from the town board. That's the
Yeah.
request for tonight.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it can't be for tonight because we can't do anything with that.
Right. Well, I mean, you're aware that the budget has already been passed, but you know, we'll certainly pass this on to the incoming town board.
Right.
And there are, you know, potential partners who can help with fundraising.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is interesting because, I don't know, a month or 2 ago, we talked here at this town board about announcing another initiative that's, you know, getting some wheels. It's a little different than what you guys are talking about. It's more a day event. That day, 4th of July, parades and stuff at the fairgrounds with food trucks and music and fireworks and, you know, just a whole day of that.
Yeah.
So that's a thing that's a pretty big thing on its own.
Right.
And it's already talking about fund, you know, getting donations and partners signed up. So I think one thing, and at that point, at the very first kickoff meeting, Susan was there and talking about some of what you guys are talking about, but probably in a much sketchier way.
Mhm. Yeah.
And maybe a little more condensed. So it sounds like it's growing, and which is cool, and it's meeting the needs of an audience that's looking for, you know, more like educational information that's taking place over some periods of months as opposed to one day.
Right.
Big
The one day event, I think, is like almost like the culmination.
Mhm.
We have 8 weeks, a calendar with all kinds of events, which these groups have already do this. Huguenot Street already has a lot of things planned. Juneteenth is already a thing,
Mhm.
and Essie is well aware of what we're doing, and she's on the group. Mohawk Preserve has things that they automatically were planning on doing. So what we're trying, this is like an umbrella effort to make this a New Paltz, Discover New Paltz 250. You know, it's like, this is like an event for New Paltz, HV1 to publicize this. It's gonna be a spread. Every week we'll have more information. So it really is a lot more than one single event. This is a whole series, 8 2 months, 8 weeks of stuff that we want to make people aware of. So tourists are aware of this, the people within New Paltz. We want to bring together SUNY students, we have students, elementary students. There's a lot of things that we can do. Now, the one-day event that you talked about, we have, I forgot her name, Carol, I think it is. She suggested, and I was at the meeting with, that there's a building at Ulster, the fairgrounds.
Oh, right.
So we thought maybe that would be a good
Oh, the
place
4-H building.
to
Yeah.
exhibits,
Mhm.
something so that the families, besides
Yeah.
the cars to look at and the motorcycle, there's this other thing for the kids and the families to do.
Yeah.
So that's,
Great.
but that's sort of like, that's still at the end. And it's like I said, that would be like the culmination.
Yeah.
Of what we're doing here. So the events coordinator is really sort of a critical element. When you're doing something like this, you don't realize all of the I's and T's that you have to cross and dot.
Yeah.
You know, and it can really blow up if you're not. So we have a lot of these groups that are very willing and able to participate, but we do need one person that we can rely on to help us stitch it together, if you will.
Great.
So, are you thinking you're gonna be putting up some kind of a website or
Yes.
something?
Yeah,
That's something we're handling. My company is handling donating in kind and, you know, doing the branding and everything. And we have members of the commission that are part of this. So, and that's often the task that, you know, costs a bit of money. So that the people time is the thing that we need money for. It's not the sort of printing. We can probably get donated and all of those sort of things. We're not so worried about that. I think it's really the infrastructure support for it.
Are you asking the village for funding also? The village?
We have not.
yeah, and we would probably have to, I mean, technically, they should be involved, obviously.
Because they have an HPC, or are you for everything?
We're working with the village HPC as well. They're
Yeah,
part-
Tom Olson, who's the
Yeah.
chair of the village HPC, is part of this group. We have the whole village HPC team. So they're all kind of trying to do this together, and this white paper that Joe put together articulates on one page, two-sided, 2 pages, the various aspects of what we're doing and the need. At the bottom line is, we really think that to make this really nice for New Paltz, we really need one person to
Yeah.
really, whether they get paid or not, they could just as well volunteer. I mean, it's not but we need someone that has that skill set, Amanda.
Well, success for us, I think, is sort of based on this being something that is so successful and interesting that it could be repeatable year over year.
Right.
There's no reason that we couldn't have, you know, centering around Juneteenth and the 4th of July and everything else in between, the beginning of the summer, something that brings all of these sort of place-based organizations together,
Right.
doing programming. You know, the sort of analogous example is the O+ Festival, you know, and I mean, even Rosendale Music Festival. New York City has October, which is very much what I'm modeling this after in my head because I was involved with that. So, and those are massive productions. So I think, you know, we're trying to be ambitious. We're trying to scale our ambitions to the place, but I do think the success of it is based on having a person at that point.
Yeah, no, we can get you a digital copy, so you
That'd be
can,
great.
and can include this in the minutes,
Mhm.
if you will. Hi,
Hi,
Essie.
how are you?
Good. Hey, why don't you give Essie a
Yes,
copy
of
of
course.
this? This
Thank
is-
you.
He's
Yeah.
aware of it, I think.
Yeah, you're, this,
That's very nice.
Okay, well, this is really interesting to hear about, because it goes it goes beyond what we heard in a couple of meetings with,
Right.
the folks that are doing the one-day thing.
Yeah,
And it's starting to expand what you guys were thinking about.
Yeah.
This, so,
right.
yeah.
We'd welcome feedback as well.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
And so what we'll do is, the next meeting, the new board will meet in January, right?
January 8th.
January 8th.
Reorg meeting.
That's the reorg meeting, so we probably won't get anything much going with them there.
Right, but maybe you can share this with Tim
Yeah.
Sure.
and the rest of the other board members,
Mhm.
the new board members.
Yeah.
That would be good because we need them to get on board and sync with this. The next meeting we have with the group is January 7th. That's a, Google Meet type of thing, Zoomish kind of thing.
Okay.
And, we're gonna be focusing at that meeting really on marketing, the core,
Communications.
yeah,
Yeah.
communications, stuff like that. Cause we've got a ton of people that have signed up and I think we're getting to the point where we have to focus more on how we're gonna carry this out. You know, the marketing.
Mhm. Well,
What is the startup date, the first event? What's the date
It'd
of it?
be actually the library, is it a fair?
Exhibit.
Exhibit, there's an artwork that
Right.
Tom and his village HPC does this every year.
hmm
So I think, let's say May 1st
Yeah.
will be the kickoff, the library art fair. I think that's what it is. And so what we want to do is maybe talk to some of the elementary school to have artwork that is the theme. You know, we can create a theme, the 250th anniversary, get them engaged. Maybe some of the SUNY students could get engaged. This is we got the ideas mulling around, but
Great.
it could be really interesting. So that's the kickoff.
Okay, so, and you've talked to the library, they may or may not have identified their theme for 26 already, so.
Oh, no, they're signed up.
No, for their art fair.
Oh, for the
Yeah.
art fair?
Well, Tom pretty much runs that.
Yeah,
So.
Tom is pretty much in sync. Yeah,
Yeah.
Tom Olson, he's the one that they drive that process.
But this sounds really interesting. It sounds to me like, I'm seeing a lot of stuff and I would like to see more granularity about what
Right.
you do or don't know right now.
Yeah,
To be able to see how the different pieces and who's doing what, so.
right, I know. That
Okay.
would be good if you,
That's what, a coordinator will probably help.
yeah,
coordinate.
that's right.
We do have draft, we have some organization, but it's very preliminary.
And you have an organization sheet, which is at this point just internal.
Yeah.
Right,
But I
right,
think
right.
it, that's what impressed me enough to think
Yeah,
you guys
there's-
really have a plan.
There's a Google Doc that we created that has all of the minutes to the meetings. It's got some of the concepts for marketing is in there. And it's got a spreadsheet that we were using to lay out all of
Yeah.
all of the stakeholders, the people that are the organizations. So we can eventually morph that into a calendar. You know, you have a spreadsheet with dates and with people, so you kind of like probably push a button and it morphs it right into a
Maybe.
calendar. In this day and age, that's
So-
probably how it works. But,
Here's some good news. You have $395 in unexpended funds in your budget line.
I mean,
So that's a little kickstart.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Okay, well, that's what we wanted.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Okay, do we have anyone else here for public input? Kara?
I have some public info. Yes.
Well, I just wanted to
Wait,
take.
one second.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Rosanna, did you know that Essie joined us?
Yes, I did.
Okay,
Hi, Rosanna.
Hi.
Hi,
okay, go ahead. Karen.
my name is Kara Lee. I'm here on behalf of the Community Preservation Fund. And, I just wanted to take this opportunity to talk a little bit about what we have done and what we're doing. And remind everyone that this process started in 2020, when we had a referendum in the town to create the Community Preservation Fund. And the experts told us we couldn't possibly get it passed. And we got it passed with 72% of the vote. So it was a really strong indication of how much people in New Paltz value open space and recognize that it contributes to the quality of life that we all enjoy. really demonstrated that strong support. So since 2020, and I have to just go back and say, Neil Battez had a lot of vision in terms of pushing us forward on creating the fund. And we, of course, kind of caught the wave of the boom of real estate in New Paltz, which contributed to the fund. So since 2020, the fund has grown. We've learned how to manage the fund. We've reached out to lots of landowners to explore their interest in conservation. And I just wanted tonight to take the opportunity to thank the board for your support of what we've been trying to do. And in particular tonight, the support for the protection of Mary Hyer's $1 Million Farm. She has had a very strong vision for the protection of her farm. And we wouldn't have gotten to this point without the work of our committee. I thank our committee, John's on our committee, and our partners. The Ulster County Soil and Water District has been enormously helpful. Jake Wiedemeyer has worked with Mary for over 20 years on the protection and improvement of her farm. Orange County Land Trust lent us an expert who helped us craft a conservation easement that was particular to farmland protection. The Wallkill Valley Land Trust will be monitoring the easement. So it's really, really a group effort. But the role of the town board has been very important, and because of course you are the decision makers. So I just wanted to take tonight the opportunity to say thank you for the support. And we feel proud and happy to bring these projects to you. And I hope that you feel that way too. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for all your work.
Yeah, thank you.
Pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else here for public input?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
As I will be the only board member returning in January, I want to express my gratitude to my colleagues for the good work we've done together. Thank you, Essie and Edgar, for your unfailing commitment to our social justice principles. Also, Essie, special thanks to you for ensuring that families who receive SNAP benefits will be eligible for free entrance to the town's Moriello pool. Yeah. Randall couldn't be here tonight, but I want to thank him for getting our public access committee back on track and bringing our town's interests before the county IDA, who alas did not listen to him yesterday. I've known Amanda the longest. She caught my eye when she was on the planning board and raised important questions about the Trans Hudson project, which, by the way, still has some pending issues. She has brought that same scrutiny to everything she has accomplished as our supervisor. She got the Henry W. Du Bois bike path completed despite its many challenges. She wrote the RFP that will enable us to install solar panels on this building. She sat down with the Housing Task Force, and we now have the first town affordable housing law in Ulster County. She met with the Greenway and has secured a commitment for them to pay for specs for a study that will permit us to apply for a grant to repair our Wallkill River Rail Trail Bridge. She instituted department head meetings so that each department knows what the others are doing and coordinate most effectively. She has a plan to upgrade Sewer 6. Now that might not sound exciting to all of y'all, but that has been on the town board agenda since I was first elected in 2002. And you have a plan that is actually going to work. Today, she submitted requests for extensions on some outstanding grants. Her integrity, leadership, and love of New Paltz are matched by all the members of this board. I will miss working with all of you, but I know you will all always play a part in our town's future.
Thank you, Kate.
Thank you.
Any other public input or comments? Okay, we're gonna move on to approve our motion. We approve the consent agenda and authorize items 1A through 1D. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? I would like to just say one thing. The last one there is to approve Laura McPadden's resignation from the Town of New Paltz Planning Board. She's been a valuable member of that planning board. She does her homework, she cares, she pays attention, and I know she's gonna make a really good town board member. We're also losing, not a resignation, but an end of term of Rich Whitney from the ENCB. He's been on the ENCB Environmental Conservation Board for years, and he's been serving as the chair since Ingrid left. He's done a really good job, and we're sorry he can't continue, but we thank him very much.
As chair or not? Will
Not-
you say
not
as
at
a
all.
member?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. Okay, so I called the vote for approval of the consent agenda. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Okay, authorization to approve the December 2025 warrant in the amount of $764,806.28. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Edgar.
Thank you, Edgar. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you all for all the hard work signing all those warrants all year long. Okay. Since we have our folks here tonight, we have a couple of things we want to do. Authorization to approve, I'm skipping to number 4, okay? Authorization to approve paying an invoice to Ulster County Soil and Water for higher farm appraisal in the amount of $7,000. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second, Amanda, any discussion?
Just, describe it, the farm appraisal for, this is, I'm not familiar with this project.
This is the one we
$1 million
just-
This is the one.
Oh,
Carol-
okay.
Carol-
Okay.
$1 million farm.
$1 million farm,
Yeah, I
okay.
know we've been calling it different names.
Okay.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Thank you. Okay, the next one down here is the authorization to approve a resolution to sign, now put it all together, higher $1 million farm conservation easement purchase contract. Do I have a motion?
Which number was this?
Six.
Number 6.
Oh, yeah.
So moved.
Second, Essie.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All right, guys, then watch this. I'm signing it.
Aye.
Mary already signed it and dropped it off,
Okay.
so this. is
Kara,
gonna
do you
be-
need to sign it?
No, but
No?
she's
No, okay.
we signed 2 copies, and one will go to Rosanna to stay in the files, and the other goes back to Mary's attorney, who will keep it in his files.
Great.
So this is a big deal. I can find
How
it.
long were you in discussions with Mary?
Oh, my God.
Years and years? Or?
At least 3 years.
Find the page. I should have paid my more time.
Need some of those little.
Yeah, I needed that. Sorry, folks, I didn't have it. We just got the deed in it and stuff like that, which we're not doing yet, because that has to happen at the closing. This is just the contract. Oh, here it is, signatures on following pledge.
Drum roll.
Yeah, really.
Okay.
Okay, that was a good one. All right. Thanks very much. And on to now the work that we do now. Okay, so that was a big deal. Let's go back up into,
I
to
think
number 3.
everything you're here for is done. Please stay because it's just gripping stuff. But if you don't want to, we understand.
know.
Thank you for coming. Okay, back up to number 3.
Stay a little while, just so there's somebody.
There's always the,
He's here for his big thing, the bids. Okay.
bye, see you soon.
Okay, the next one, authorization to approve signing a revised contract with Solar Alchemy for installation of solar panels on the Recycle and Reuse Center in the amount of $36,980. Do I have a motion?
So moved, Kitty.
Second, Essie.
Very good. Any discussion?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Authorization to, now we're doing solar. Authorization, this is number 5, to approve paying Lighthouse Solar $160,111 as per the contract for the start of the solar project on the Police Justice Building. Do I have a motion?
Don't you want to make the motion after
I
all the
will-
work you did on
Yeah, that's
that?
been horrible. Okay. I move that we approve paying Lighthouse Solar that amount for the start of the contract. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion?
No.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Oh, we are so close to going. Okay. Water District 5. Okay, the update on Water District 5 is it's getting really close to being finalized, but there's all kinds of little detail-y things that still have to happen. But it looks like in January or February, it could start to be hooking up the houses to Water District 5. So the pipes are in their basements. They need to just disconnect their well connections and connect to these pipes to get the water into their house. There's still a couple of very important things that have to happen, and we are working on getting those done. It's just, yeah, it's a tough one, but we will be sending out a generic letter to all the residents over there on Plains Road who are involved with this, that it will be happening soon, maybe end of January, maybe February, but it is happening. It is getting real. So that's that part of the update. We also need an authorization to approve a proposal from Labella Associates. They've been overseeing the construction part of this, to keep doing that and doing project management services till the proposed completion date of December 26th in the amount of $204,000. I move that we authorize this payment. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Do we have any discussion?
So is this, we got a violation about water quality? Did
This has
that have
nothing to
anything to
do
do
with
with
Not
this?
at
No,
all.
okay,
Completely not at all.
okay.
That was a good question, but no.
Mhm.
Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, folks. Now we just come down to some really great, interesting stuff. Authorization to approve increasing NICOMCO lease order 283825-01 by $99 to include 2 leases for additional refurbished mobile. These are little phone thingies that tell you when like emergency things go on or something like that. It's like, who has them? The rescue squad has them,
These
Recycle has them, Chris has them, Town Hall has one now, so,
Mhm.
2. So there's 2 of those. Okay.
So this is one annual payment of $99?
It's increased
Increased.
to the
Oh.
regular, so because they put these other 2 on.
Oh, I see.
Plus
I missed the word increase. Got it.
Okay, so I move that we approve this increase. Do I have a second?
So moved.
Thank you.
I mean, second.
Essie.
Essie.
Okay, any discussion or questions about this?
No.
On favor?
Aye.
Okay, this one, hopefully you guys looked at what this one was. The Recycle Youth Center, we need to approve them contracting with an outfit called Material Processors in the amount of $18,500 to grind brush and logs that come into that area from highway residents and contractors. So there's a big pile of stuff piling up. It needs to get ground down so that there's more space there, and also it can then be sold as mulch.
This is not equipment we have.
Right. No, we have to contract it out. Do you have a motion?
Are we buying these?
No, we
No,
are
we're contracting with
someone. to
Okay, I
provide
didn't
conduit.
understand when I saw the invoices, why they were including. So they're providing these vehicles to do this work.
They're
They're
providing
doing
the
the
equipment that can do it. They are doing it.
Yeah.
They are coming in
Right,
and doing
Doing the
it.
grinding.
okay.
Just to clarify, it states, to grind brush and logs from town highway. So that's the edges of our,
No, it's already been brought in. They've gotten fallen trees, or they've picked up the brush, in the brush pickup, They bring it back to the recycle center
Okay,
area.
familiar with that. And, but it says residents, so residents or contractors can bring material
Yep.
there.
Yeah.
Got it now, okay.
Yeah, okay, that's good. So did we have a motion? Rosanna, did we have a motion?
No motion yet.
I so moved. Do we have a second?
I see, second.
Thank you. Any more discussion? Everything's right? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Great. Okay, oh, this is why Chris is here. Some of these vehicles went out for auction. These are older used things we're not using anymore. We need to let someone else have them and give us some money for it. Okay. So each of these, when did we get these bids? Just yesterday? This morning?
Well,
Okay, and so each of them has a bid on it, and what the board has to decide if we want to accept the bids, is that correct? Okay, so, and shall we do them one at a time, or you want to do them all at once?
them all at
So,
once unless we have an issue with any of them.
Okay.
This is the top bid for each?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Sometimes the only bid?
Sometimes.
No, it went out the regular auction.
Oh, okay.
This is the highest bid.
Highest bids we got.
Voting on
Accepting.
accepting the bids.
Okay,
So moved.
okay, second, I second it. Any discussion? Does anyone want to talk about any one of these in particular?
No, just, you've seen the amounts?
Yep,
Okay,
they're right there on your.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
he's got an old one. This
Yeah,
is from
yeah.
this morning. I can show you the amounts.
right.
Where does the money go? Your budget?
Buy more.
The, so like, the police car that was sold, that goes into the police
Hmm.
budget for cars, there's
And you can
the ground
see?
truck that goes in the buildings and grounds for each.
So it
each
depends which
department
one.
that sold goes in.
Okay, so it was a few departments. Got it.
Okay, here you go.
I have that.
So, but I'll take it if you don't need it.
No, this is a piece of hers, so you don't need.
This is the revised agenda.
This is
Yeah.
this is the one we're working on right now. Any questions about any of these?
No.
Okay, on favor?
aye,
Aye.
Very good.
Oh, wait, did we vote? Was there a move?
Yeah,
I think,
Yes.
I
well,
moved it. Did you, okay,
I don't remember.
Rosanna, can you help us out? Who moved and who seconded?
SC moved it and Amanda seconded.
There we go.
okay.
Okay, any,
Not that bad.
so, Edgar, did you want to vote?
Hmm?
Did you vote?
Was that an aye?
I was just looking, yes, it's an aye. I was just
Okay.
looking at the numbers.
Okay, do you need a few more minutes?
Hmm?
Do you want to take a few more minutes?
No, I'm okay then.
Okay, I don't think we're giving anything away, yes, but.
Right.
But all this helps build up for the next thing Chris needs to buy. Okay. Okay, the department head reports are attached as usual. There's a lot of great information there about what our departments are doing. All the work that it takes to run the town of New Paltz. So that's what they're up to. And the liaison reports, we have yours, Kitty. You have two from you.
We have two. The third one, is HPC, and their big news was given to you verbally tonight. The problem is they meet the night before we meet,
Oh,
so it's hard for me
that's
to get
what's
this
always-
in on time.
Mhm.
But they are designating, the Dejoux House on Springtown Road at the request of its owner, William Charnock. So that is now a designated local historic landmark. And, John Orvitelli and I, worked with Lyle and the building department because there's a huge list of, properties that have potential for designation. And, we just wanted to flag them so that if they come in for, the kind of work that needs historic preservation approval, Lyle gets a little tickle on that. And one came along and the system really worked. And John and Lyle met with the owners of the property and will be moving forward on designation.
Cool. If only it was so easy for conservation easements. Okay, did you want to talk about these two at all? Anything you want to?
No, I mean, people can read them. They'll be in the minutes. so.
Okay, thank you. Did anyone else have any liaison reports? Yeah, okay. All right, then number 13, this is very late breaking, so take a look at your agenda there.
Hmm.
This is authorization to approve hiring Thomas Tryon as MCO Building Inspector 1, effective December 22nd, not to exceed 10 hours a week at the rate of $30 per hour. I so moved. Do I have a second?
Edgar, second.
Okay, discussion. This is what we are doing because we have been unable to hire a full-time permanent building inspector. They just aren't out there. We just can't find them. And we need help doing all of our inspections, especially fire inspections and things like that. Tom, because of his background, I mean, you know, he can do anything and everything we need. So it's gonna be a big help for now as we continue to look for full-time. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, what a bargain.
I know,
Yeah, good to have him back.
yeah.
Nonsense. Yeah, very good to have him back.
Yeah.
He's great.
Okay, so do we have anything else for this agenda, or shall we go into executive session? Do we have any other items? I don't think so.
Nope.
Did you have anything? No? Okay,
Well, I'm just seeing a letter from William Charnock.
About Richardson?
Yeah, in opposition to the $1 million farm. I don't,
what?
yeah,
When did that come?
it came in at 341.
I didn't see that.
Mm-mm.
Where did he send
Is
it?
that just to you? No, it's
Dear
the
town board members,
He sent it to the town board.
Yeah.
to me, Randall.
I was on my email.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
at 5
he sent it
o'clock.
to your personal email.
Well, you know, that's really,
I didn't look like he sent it to mine at all.
Nope,
all right, well, I'm sorry. we
and
didn't
he's
get it.
on the community, oh, he's on
No,
the
he's not.
Environmental Conservation Board, William Charnock?
Oh, he came to the last meeting.
Oh, but he's not, oh, we appointed him to the Environmental Conservation Board.
He's on the ENCB. yes,
He's on the ENCB. Well, I
Is he
guess we
speaking
should,
for the ENCB or just as a person? I didn't get it, so I have no idea.
How did he sign it? Let's see the
He,
bottom.
he is a member on the E ENCB.
Did he send this email as a member of the ENCB speaking for them or just as a person?
it's
He
just
signed this himself.
William Charnock just
I
signed
didn't, I
it.
didn't get that email.
Okay, so
Me
none of us
neither.
got it.
So I don't know what to do with it. Do I forward it to the clerk?
No. I mean, it didn't, I'm
It
sorry, but
came-
it didn't,
Basically, I think I'm the only person who got it.
if he didn't send it to Karen and he didn't send it to the clerk and he didn't send it to my, you know, the rest of the board members.
He
then I
did
don't-
send it to Randall.
So this was just for public comment? I don't understand the place, because the
Yeah,
hearing is closed.
right. Oh, we do need to close the two public hearings, but no, there wasn't one on this one, so
Mm-mm.
Well,
we're just doing.
I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. But because it isn't related to any of the things we did tonight, I
Well,
guess
it's, what's it about, the topic?
$1 million farm.
Well, we just signed the contract.
Mhm.
Well,
We're not-
so
not
we
gonna
note
sign
the opposition from
Right.
one community member and we
Pretty
proceed.
hard to note it when we didn't even officially get it. I mean, it's unfortunate that.
I note it.
Okay, you got it. Okay.
I-
thanks for
Noted.
telling.
Okay, noted.
If you would please forward it to everyone so that we
Okay.
all have it, that would be helpful. Okay, I move that we close the public hearing on Humpo Marshland.
So, second,
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I move we close the hearing on the New York State Thruway Authority property. Any second?
Edgar, second.
Edgar, thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Great, okay. End of that. Okay, yeah. All right, I move we, go into executive session for the purpose of discussing the work history of a particular person. Second?
Second.
All right.
Essie.
Thank you, Essie. Okay, we're gonna do that. I make a
Greg,
motion to
Greg.
come out of executive session. Do I have a second?
Second.
We come out of executive session. We had an investigation of an internal complaint. We reviewed the investigation and accepted findings. And that is the end of our
Now, do
executive.
we have to vote on that?
Yes, let's vote on it.
So,
All in favor of accepting the findings of the report on the internal investigation?
aye.
Does a motion need to be made before we say aye?
Do we need to make a motion, Ms. Anna?
Yes.
That's all right.
I move that we accept the findings of the internal investigation. Do I have a second?
Edgar.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
You got it right. I'm sorry, when you said your beautiful thing, I didn't get to say, but it has been my honor to serve our community, and we've done a lot. This board has done a lot of work.
Yes,
We didn't get everything done, but we did do a lot, and I'm sure we're all as.
You're getting quieter.
Yeah.
Quieter.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's been, wow, 4 entire years that I've been on this board, and it has changed a lot, and it has absolutely been an honor to serve this community. There's been some hard times. I'm excited to not have meetings and also like spend some time healing and focusing on me, but,
You're gonna still be
It's been
serving our
wonderful.
community though.
I
in
will
your job.
absolutely be serving the community. Oh, I invite everyone to Kwanzaa, December 27th at the Redeemer Lutheran Church, 1 p.m. And I thank you all.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
Want to invite
ceremony.
everyone out there in New Paltz land. I came onto the board with the idea that I have been banging the door for decades. And I thought that by being on the inside, I would learn more about how it functions. And what I did learn is that it's a very complex organization, the town board, very distinct from the library board that I was on, or the school board and other boards that I've been on, and that I'm still learning, and I'll continue to provide service and input to the community. And thank you for the opportunity that I was given.
And we hope Kitty does well.
Yes, Kitty, good luck.
Lucky.
You've got a big
and to
job
the new
working with
board.
a new group, but they're lucky to have you because it's gonna be important to have all your institutional history and knowledge, so.
Well, assuming that I can remember it all. But anyway, I've really enjoyed serving with this board. And happy holidays, happy New Year, everybody stay healthy. And
Feliz Navidad y Año Nuevo.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
That's it. Did we make a motion to adjourn?
No. So moved.
Thank
So-
you. Second? Edgar, second? Okay.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
good night, Rosanna.
Thank you so much.
Good night,
Rosanna.
everyone. Happy holidays.
Thank
See you
you.
again. See you.
Take care.
Mariana.
And I'm not gonna get arrested for this, right?
I think
You
you're
can only
supposed to
take-
leave the
Yeah, leave that.
folder.
Rosanna,
Oh, yes, feel better, Rosanna.
Oh, thank you.